In Chapter 6, we learn a little bit more about managing DNS. Configuration settings in the DNS console. Depending on the settings that you want to put into place, you can configure DNS in the following levels: the DNS server level, the DNS zone level, and the DNS record level. So we're going to just talk about the DNS server level. Within this level, you can make configuration changes that are server specific, along with performing maintenance tasks for a specific server. These are the different tasks that you can perform within the server level. So you can configure a DNS server. You can create the default application, the discovery partitions. You can create a zone. You can set aging and scavenging for all zones. You can scavenge stale resource records. You can update server data files. You can clear the cache or launch NS lookup. So we're going to go ahead and configure DNS at the server level. We're going to close this down. So in order to do that, what we would do is go into Start, your Server Manager. Then we're going to go into Roles. We're going to open up Roles. It takes just a minute. Open up DNS Server and open up DNS until you come to our computer. So here's our computer number. So we're going to choose that. And then what we want to do is click More Actions over here in the right pane. And we're going to click Properties. And this will open up the properties for our machine. Okay. So we're going to click Interfaces, which is already opened for us, and we're going to use only the following IP addresses. So we're going to click only the following, and then uncheck all the IP addresses except for the 192.168.110. Well, it looks like I don't have either one of those. Not sure what that one could be. So we might have a problem. This instructs your DNS server to listen only to requests that arrive at the DS adapter configured as its IP address. Okay, so I need to stop here and configure the 110 IP address. So I'm going to go ahead and put my recording on hold and figure out what I need to do that. Okay, so I went back and I configured to put that IP address in. So here we are. We've gone through Roles, DNS Server, DNS, and our machine. We go over to More Actions, and we go into Properties. So in the Interfaces tab, we want to unclick. We want to choose only the following IP addresses, and we only want to uncheck if you have anything else there. The only thing that you want is the 192.168.110, okay, as its IP address. Now we're going to click Advanced, and we're going to choose Enable Automatic Scavenging of Stale Records. So right here, Enable Automatic Scavenging of Stale Records with a default period of 7 days. All right. Now we're going to click on Root Hints. Here's the tab right here at the top. And remove any Root Hints servers you have listed by clicking Remove until all are deleted. Okay, I wanted to read that and make sure, and it says that's what we do. Remove any root hint servers you have listed by clicking Remove until all are deleted. So we're just going to go through here. They are all removed. All right. To add a backup root hint server, click Add, and then type, and we're going to type -root.net. Oh, guess we didn't want to put it there. We wanted to put it here. Right here. Click here. So a dot public dash root.net. Oh, maybe we did want to put it there. Okay, wait a second. Sorry. Doesn't say exactly where to put it. And then type this. Okay, so that's where it... Okay, we're going to cancel that. We're going to go back to root hints, add, and this is where our public-root.net. All right, and then you're going to click resolve. So this is the place where you want to put it, a public-root.net, and hit resolve. It will resolve to an IP address of 84.22.106.2. Let's see if that works. Cannot be found. No such host is known. So we have a period public dash root dash net. Click resolve. And then you click OK to add the hint root server. Okay, so the IP address for this server cannot be found. No such host is known. I have no idea why we have this error, but we do know what address we want. It should have resolved to this. So let's go ahead and just put that in. All right, it's validating. Let's see what happens there. A timeout occurred. Well, we're just going to hit OK. That's what should be there. Oh, look, it shows in the root hints IP address. Interesting. Okay, so now we want to go into the tab that's event logging and then choose errors and warnings. So we're going to choose errors and warnings. This keeps your DNS event logs clear of informational messages so that you can focus on errors and warning messages only. Okay, and then we want to click on monitoring, the monitoring tab. Yep, okay. Monitoring, and select a simple query against this DNS server and a recursive query to other DNS servers. This allows you to verify that your server is properly responding to queries it receives and has an upstream DNS server responding to its recursive queries. Hit test now. Well, since we had a problem earlier, I assume that this will be a problem also. We should receive pass responses in the test results. Okay, so the simple query passed, the recursive query failed. That's interesting. So we do have a problem, but I'm not sure how that we can correct it at this time. I'm a little confused. So let's test it again. Okay, so we have a pass-fail. Okay, click OK to apply all the changes you have made at the server level. In the Server Manager, go back up to here, click View, and click Advanced. This opens the advanced view of the DNS console. Okay, I may have done that wrong. Okay, back to the Server Manager. I'm sorry. We're going to use this view up here at the top level. Didn't really explain that. And use Advanced. Great. Well, we don't have Advanced. That was only to customize the view. Okay, we have network connections. Let's go back to this and see if we can view. No. Okay. So in an advanced view of the DNS console, you can now see a folder called Cached Lookups that contains all of the currently cached DNS query results. So I am not really sure which view we're supposed to be clicking on. Let's try this one. And let's try view. Advanced. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we are supposed to be in the Server Manager, click View and then Advanced. Well, I'm a little confused by that because I don't really have any view. This is just a very good example as to why I have kind of lost interest in working with the hardware and the software, and how I really want to go into web page design. So view the network connections. If we do that, view. Okay, I'm totally confused as to where we're supposed to be going. So okay, we're supposed to be able to find a folder called Cached Lookups that contains all the currently cached DNS query results. You double click on that in the middle pane and expand folders to review any cache results on your server. Alright, so the next step then is in Server Manager. We're supposed to click on our computer in the left pane. Okay, so there we go. And click More Actions. And then click Set Aging and Scavenging for All Zones. There it is there. Select the Scavenge Stale Resource Records. You want to click that. And then click OK. In the confirmation box, click OK. And this sets up the aging scavenging for all new ADDS integrated zones. Click More Actions, and then click Clear Cache. This clears all records in the DNS cache. Now we'll open up the cache lookups and verify that any there's a view. Advanced. Aha! There it is. View Cached Lookups. All right. So open Cache Lookups and verify that any records that previously existed have been removed. All right. And it looks like there isn't anything but a root, which this is running, and it's a standard primary. And then we're going to leave this open right here because the next activity starts from this point. So we've learned some things, we've been confused by some things, and I hope we've got it all covered. There you go. That's how to configure DNS at the server level. Thank you.